30, Taylor Jakeman. Number 33, Abigail Whitmer. And number 42, Lula Mitchell. And the head coach for the Mavericks is Shannon McHale. And now, let's meet the starters for your Westminster Griffins. A junior from Boise, Idaho, number 3, Courtney McCabe. A senior from Mason, Ohio, number 4, Emmeline Russell. A senior from Waldorf, Maryland, number 5, Phoebe Walker. Senior from Park City, Utah, number 8, Jamie Francis. Sophomore from Des Moines, Iowa, number 9, Riley Weldon. Junior from Las Vegas, Nevada, number 12, Katie Thielen. Senior from Harriman, Utah, number 15, Audrey Erickson. Junior from Las Vegas, Nevada, number 18, Lauren Shagro. Junior from Hurricane, Utah, number 19, Eden Freiberg. Senior from Everett, Washington, number 22, Melissa Reeves. Senior from Harriman, Utah, number 25, Michaela Davis. Freshman from Boise, Idaho, number 28, Eloise White. The head coach for the Griffins is Nikki Hardy, assisted by Maggie Hernecker and Daisy Neely.
Hello and welcome to Westminster College in Salt Lake City, Utah for Colorado Mesa versus the Westminster Griffins. My name is Noah Elriaga. I will be stepping in and doing the play-by-play for today. Start with the starters for Westminster. We have number 3, Courtney McCabe, number 4, Emmeline Russell, number 5, Phoebe Walker, number 8, Jamie Francis, number 9, Riley Weldon, number 12, Katie Thielen, number 15, Audrey Erickson, number 18, Lauren Sharo, number 19, Eden Freeberg, number 22, Melissa Reeves, and number 25, Michaela Davis. For the number 24 team in the country, Colorado Mesa, we have number 1, Reagan Wentz, Nikki Boutwell, Number 5, Elizabeth Posavad. Number 7, Ashton Whittle. Number 14, Larkin Daly. Number 17, Melanie Evans. Number 23, Kylie Davis. Number 24, Lauren Wick. Number 29, Kelsey Vigor. Number 30, Taylor Jakeman. Number 33, Abigail Whitmer. And the goalie is number 42, Lula Mitchell. The Mavericks starting out with possession down Westminster's end. Feed inside to number 17. She takes a shot that goes up the post. Carried upfield by number 4, Emmeline Russell, the senior, celebrating her last game at Dumke Field today. And Westminster starts their possession. Got a feed inside, but number 5 wasn't looking, Phoebe Walker. And that'll go right back to the Mavericks. And they will start their clear. That is number 7, Ashton Whittle coming up the field. And turnover by the Mavericks. There's a race for the ball. Number 12, Katie Thielen, overplays it and picked up by number 5. That is Elizabeth Posavad. You have to excuse the pronunciation of some of the names. I apologize to any parents out there listening if I get it wrong. So we have a free position, carried away. We have one of the parents helping us out today, number 7, Madeline De Lagares. Her dad is helping out. He knows the game a little bit better than me, kind of correcting me on some things if I don't know them. That's a goal by number 17, Melanie Evans, sophomore. She's from Danville, California. And that starts the scoring off here this afternoon.
I will eventually have Kinsale show goals on this.
Yeah. Audrey Erickson to take the draw. And well played back by number 3, Nikki Boutwell, to give the Mavericks possession. Number 24 brings it down. They're going to swing it around a little bit. And that's just a missed ball by number 24. That's a turnover by the Mavericks. And they give it right back to the Mavericks. Number 17 picks it up, and that's a shot and goal. waiting on the number. Got lost in the crowd a little bit. Just give me 1 second. We think it's number 1, but we're not quite sure. Looks like 24. Can be hard to see some of the numbers from up in the booth a little bit. Luckily, that's what we have replay for here. Change at the draw control. Number 3, Courtney McCabe will be taking it. Little 3-on-3, and number 3, Nikki Boutwell, wins it. And we have the number on the last goal. That was number 18. Elizabeth Rankin, freshman from Columbus, Ohio. And that is a turnover by the Mavericks, picked up by number 12, Katie Thielen. And she gives it to number 19, Eden Freeberg. And she gets past the double team to Lauren Char, and she goes down to start the Griffins' possession in the offensive end. As I mentioned, today was senior day for a few of the Westminster seniors. Number 4, Emmeline Russell, as I mentioned, she will be graduating. So will number 8, Jamie Francis. And number 22, Melissa Reeves. Michaela Davis as well as a graduate student, excuse me. And so will number 5, Phoebe Walker, and number 15, Audrey Erickson. Westminster maintaining possession down in the offensive end. Just testing it out. Shot by number 18, Lauren Char, and that's a goal. Kind of a deflection off their goalie. Bounced in. Well-timed underhand shot.
Goal for the Griffins by number 18, Lauren Chagro.
And that is Lauren's 19th goal of the year. We have another change at the draw control position. Looks like number 20. That is Maddie Kelleher. And that looks like a infraction. Didn't go high enough, so I assume that means the ball didn't go high enough, so they're going to redo the draw. And it's loose. Ground ball by number 7, and that's a win by number 3. Nikki Boutwell has done a really good job about getting the Mavericks in possession in the early stages of this game, winning a lot of draw controls. Mavericks are in an open set, just swinging around. Now they're going to start to break towards the goal, making some cuts, and that's a turnover. Ground ball by number 3, Courtney McCabe. And she regains her possession. And she clears it. Carried down by number 20, Maddie Kelleher. She's going to take a shot, and that's saved by number 42, Lula Mitchell. Westminster Cells up top, working their offense a little bit. Gets it down to number 28, Eloise White. That's a ground ball. As Maddie gains possession again. Gets around her defender. She's going to make a break for the goal. She's going to take a shot, and that's high. That's a feed inside to number 19, Eden Freiberg, and that's a save. And the Mavericks will regain possession and take it upfield. And they successfully clear that. The defense putting pressure on the Mavericks. What does the X mean? Stopping the clock. Is there a certain foul that is? Nice move by number 19. And that will be a shooter in the space, or person in the shooting space. And that will be a free position. She's gonna pull it out. And that's gonna be a turnover. Looks like it could have been an illegal screen or illegal contact of some sort. And that is tossed away by number 3, Cody McCabe. But Melissa Reeves comes up, good hustle to save that and reset the possession. Nice feed inside by number 19, Eden Freiberg. Westminster's had some quality possession so far in the game. That's by a shot, number 15, and rebounded by Westminster. But the goalkeeper from the Mavericks has kept a lot of balls out so far in the defensive battle thus far. I am not quite sure what that means, what kind of penalty that is, but it looks like it's going to be a free possession. This is number 5, the graduate student Phoebe Walker. And that's a false start, and it's going to be a turnover by the Griffins. So if you make a false start, that's your turnover, essentially. Number 29's got some wheels to carry it upfield. Was a fast break for the Mavericks. This is going to be a free position for number 23, Kylie Davis. And that's a feed to number 17, Melanie Evans, and that's going to be a goal. I believe that's her second goal of the game. Let's see if that's a 4th of the season. 17. That's her 16th of the season. So far, a low-scoring game. We're about 10 minutes into the first half. And we have a timeout by the Mavericks. And we will be right back after this timeout. And we're back. Was just talking to our stand-in camera guy, Tom. He was explaining shooting space to me. Learning something new every day, folks. And that's I've seen this one before. This one is the ball didn't get high enough. We will redo the draw. And that's going to be a foul against number 3, Nikki Bowell. Or an empty stick check. And that's going to be possession for the Griffins and then turnover by the Griffins. Our usual lacrosse commentator will put out his Twitter handle to have people tweet at him, but unfortunately I don't have a Twitter. And otherwise, I would say you can correct me, yell at me, whatever you need to do. The Mavericks starting possession. Working around an open set. They start an open set and then they start making runs towards the goal, and then that's where they get their goals. They feed on the inside. It seems like that's where number 17 has had a lot of success so far. And that's an open man, number 23, and that's a shot. And they're gonna. Tom, might need your help on this one. Another shooting space. So this is gonna be a free possession. Position? Free position shot. My apologies. I'm sure it's frustrating for all the lacrosse gurus out there. And that's a shot and goal by number 23. That's not a goal. No goal? Looks like they're going to give it to her. That's Kylie Davis, the freshman. All the way from New Hampshire.
Goal for the Mavericks by number 23, Kylie Davis.
And for her, That is her 26th goal of the year. And number 3, Nikki Boutwell out there again. She's been strong from the I guess that'd be a draw controlled dot out there. And that's going to be a violation on the Griffins. Mavericks have possession once more. Feed it around the. Tom, what is the arc there by the crease? What do they call that? Just the arc? We'll give it a 12-meter line, and that's a shot by number 23 and saved by the graduate student, Michaela Davis. Playing her last game at Westminster. Yes, I have 2 goals for number 17 and 2 goals for number 23 on the Mavericks. And the only goal for Westminster thus far, I believe, goes to number 19, correct? And the Westminster Griffins will start possession. That's a shot by number 19, Eden Freiberg. And that's going to go right, but backed up by number 7. We're not sure what happened, but the Mavericks now have possession. That was a turnover by the Griffins. Quite a few fans showed up today with the COVID regulations that we have at Westminster. It's nice to see a little bit of normalcy back on campus. And this is the site of where our 2021 graduation will be in about a week. Switching it up from recent years at the Maverick Center, and this year it'll be on the field where a few of these Griffins will be graduating. And that's a free position by number 1. Looks like she was fouled. There was a push on the Griffins, and it looks like she's going to take another one. With 16-17 left in the first half. That's a shot by number 1, Reagan Wentz, and that's going to be safe. And we have a stoppage.
Timeout, Griffins.
There's going to be a timeout by the Westminster Griffins, and we will be right back after the timeout. back. Looking at some of the stats thus far, the Mavericks are out shooting the Griffins 7-6, with 6 of those shots on goal. Only 3 for the Griffins are on goal, but the Griffins are out playing the Mavericks in the ground ball category with 8-3, and both teams have 2 saves. And it looks like, Tom was saying it looks like there's too many on the field, and it looks like the referee just noticed it as well. She started counting it out, and it looks like the Griffins have too many. Is that a penalty of some sort at all, or just like, well, it looks like that'll be a turnover for the Griffins. Tom is our resident lacrosse guru in the booth here. He's helping out. Definitely helping me out with my lack of women's lacrosse knowledge. Good move. And that's a shot by number 28, Eloise White. And that was a feed by number 19, Eden Freeberg. Is it Freeberg or Freiberg? Is it Freeberg or Freiberg, Tom? Freeberg or Freiberg? It's Freiberg. My apologies.
Goal for the Griffins by number 28,
Nah,
White.
it's all good.
From one of the cameras, I need to remember to flip them from north to south. I get caught up doing. I get caught up doing.
15:32 left in the first half.
Well, let's hope I was on the south end with those shots. That could happen.
We will have number 15, Audrey Erickson, the graduate student, celebrating her last game at Westminster, going against number 3, Nikki Boutwell. She's been dominant thus far.
Just, I want to be focused on the stats a little bit. There's usually enough time.
And it looks like the Mavericks have 5 draw controls to Westminster's 1. Nikki Boutwell has been certainly dominating in this area. And she gets another one in the form of like a foul, it looks like. So number 7 will carry it upfield. She passes to number 23 to start their possession. A little run inside by number 24, Lauren Wick, and she draws a foul, and she'll get a free possession shot. And she's going to take a shot, and that's a goal by Lauren Wick. And that will be her 22nd goal on the year. She's the leading scorer for the Mavericks with 32 total points. I guess 33 now. 22 goals, 11 assists. And all of the top scorers for the Mavericks have gotten some form of point today, with number 24, 23, and 17 all notching a goal so far. Here we go for another draw control. Number 3 taking on number 18, Lauren Charo. And that's going to be a foul against the Mavericks, giving number 15, Audrey Erickson, possession. His name is Alex Olive. We have a fan on the back left corner who's probably the biggest fan of this team. His name is Alex Olive. We love Alex. He's really close with number 4, Emmeline Russell. Came out to cheer her on in her last game. Turnover by the Griffins, and number 2, Peyton Ivey, will carry it up. And that's a shot by number, looks like 18. 18 from 17. So Melanie Evans, excuse me, gets her 15th assist, and Elizabeth Rankin gets her 9th goal of the year.
Mavericks goal by number 18, Elizabeth Rankin.
Looks like the difference in this game thus far is capitalizing on possession. Tom was just making a point about it. And the Mavericks are simply just capitalizing on their offensive possessions, cashing in on their free possession, or position, excuse me. And, of course, winning the face-offs, or, excuse me, draw controls. While number 18, Lauren Charo, wins that one. We're catching up. We're catching up in draw controls, 6-3 thus far. Do they count if there's a foul on the draw control? Do they count that as a win? So they do count that as a win. Oh, and there's an illegal screen. Oh, maybe not. Maybe illegal contact on the Griffins, but Emmeline Russell gets the ball right back. What a play! What a good hustle play. She's going to direct the offense for a minute before dumping it off. Nice feed inside. It's number 5, Phoebe Walker. Not much open for the Griffins to make any cuts down or any open looks so far. That's a rebound by number 28, Eloise White. Shot clock is winding down. Griffins got to get something going here. And that's a missed pass, but picked up by Eloise White. She's going to draw a foul. So the possession, even though there was a foul, doesn't stop the clock. And they have 5 seconds, and it doesn't look like they're going to get anything. That's a turnover by the Griffins. Good defense by the Mavericks to shut them down, just absolutely give nothing to the Griffins. We have a free possession. Position. I keep getting it wrong. Sorry, folks. My boss, Eric Stevens, gave me the reins today to do play-by-play. This is my last game at Westminster as a student employee, so get to have a little fun. I've only ever called one other game in my career here at Westminster, and that was a volleyball game with my roommate at the time. And that was, I don't even think it was a Westminster game. Eric, wasn't it? I don't think it was. It was a while ago. As they pull it out and 23 goes for a chance, but it doesn't look like she's going to take it. Good defense to close it off. And that's a shot by number 2, but there's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to be a push. And I would assume that's going to be a free shot. A free position for number 2 at the top of the inner arc, we'll call that. Let's see if she's going to take a shot here. And that's a goal. That's her. That's Peyton Ivey. And that will be her 3rd goal in the year. The freshman from Lake Oswego, Oregon. I think at halftime we're going to try and get Tom involved to kind of explain some of the rules better than I can. He's seen a little bit more games than I have in my day, or in his day. He has 2 kids that play. One, of course, is Madeline De Lagares on who we're watching now, the Westminster Griffins, and his son that plays at, was it Southern Virginia? Southern Virginia in Virginia, which is a D3 men's lacrosse school. Another draw control by the Mavericks, and they will go to work again. Now it's going to be some kind of hold or hook. Coming from the outer arc, I've noticed that no one really takes any shots from the outer arc. It's mainly a distribution position. And they're going to swing it around again. Look for a feed inside, and that's number 23. Kylie Davis, 27th goal on the year. Fed by number 1. That's Reagan Wentz. And that will be Reagan's 7th assist on the year. And Kylie's 27th goal. And we have another timeout by the Griffins, I think, and we will be right back. back with another draw control. Is it draw control or just draw? Just draw. Once again, still learning. It's a learning process. And like a jump ball, controlled by number 30, Nikki Frazier. Couple fouls that could have been called, I assume. And she's getting quadruple teamed, and she gets out of it to Hannah Keller. And somehow, some way, Nikki Frazier got out of that and got it to the offensive end. Good work by number 30 as she goes off for a sub. And picked out by number 28, Eloise White. The Griffins look like they're trying to settle on offense, but the defense just pressures them when they get behind the X and inside. The Griffins have 11 turnovers to Mesa's 6. A lot of pressure coming from the Mavericks side. Shot by Eden Freeberg. She's had a solid year so far. Right as possession ends through a shot clock violation, and that's the second one of this half. As I was saying, Eden Freiberg has had a great year. 32 goals, 14 assists, totaling 46 points, leading the team. Goalless so far. And that's going to be a foul on Westminster's number 14, Brooke O'Donnell. Our number one fan, Alex Oliva, trying to hype up the defense a little bit, getting the crowd into it, getting the crowd fired up to get a stop here. And that's going to be a foul, most likely a free position. Got it right that time, Eric. And that's a shot and goal. Number 1, Reagan Wentz, the sophomore. And that's going to be her 17th goal, I think, if I'm correct. And we will go back to the draw. From what I've seen in my limited knowledge, and Tom, correct me if I'm wrong here, but mainly the production is coming from the free position, just those fouls inside the arc thus far. The defense has done a really good job about stopping anything coming on the inside. A couple goals at the beginning with cutters coming in, but it looks like they adjusted. They stopped the cutters, but these free position shots are just what's getting them. Another win by number 3. Nikki Boutwell. And 7 takes a shot, and that's going to be a goal. An absolute heater to the bottom left corner. Ashton Whittle on her 17th goal of the year. Mm, 20th goal in the year. She already had, what's her third? Oh, that was the third one. We'll say that's her 19th, just based off our stats. We might be wrong. We might be right. We have number 3, Courtney McCabe, and Nikki Boutwell. A little 3-on-3 draw. It'd be funnier if it was men's lacrosse, because then you can say 3-on-3 face-off. But another violation, too low of a draw, and they're just going to give that to the Westminster Griffins. So it looks like Nikki Boutwell just didn't go up to enough for it to be legal. So that's why the possession was given to the Westminster Griffins. And that's going to be a turnover. Oh, no, not a turnover. Westminster will start off their possession. It's going to be a shot by number 15, Audrey Erickson, but it's going to be saved, but she's going to be given a free position. Looked like it could have been shooting space, or it could have been a push. My bet would be a push. And she's going to take a shot, and that's saved by number 42, Lula Mitchell. Possession is going to go to the Mavericks. Phoebe Walker playing some good defense. She gets around her. Kind of a cloudy spring day out here in Utah. It's around the 80s, but not a whole lot of sun. Making it for a cool afternoon. And we have a free position. Can't see the number. I'll get it for you in a second. Number 4, and she left early, it looks like. Our player left early is what Tom is saying. Katie Thielen left early, so they're going to redo this. Again, this is number 4. Brianna Anderson, the sophomore from Plantation, Florida, and she's not going to take a chance here. She's going to give it to number 23. They're going to swing around, start the offense up again. And good defense by the Griffins. Good recovery, and that's going to be a shot and goal by number 1, Reagan Wentz. And that's going to be her 18th on the year. In that timeout a little bit ago, we had a goalie change. Number 1, Hannah Bargeron, coming in for number 25, Michaela Davis. Hannah is a sophomore from Farmington, Utah, by way of Viewmont High School. And we're going to have another 3-on-3 draw. Courtney McCabe versus Nikki Boutwell. And that one got high enough, and that's going to be a possession for the Mavericks. Good movement on the ball to get down to the other end. It looks like you'd want to get that ball over the top to kind of get to maybe an easier possession to your attack. Happy May 1st, everybody. I know school is wrapping up for most colleges around this time, either last week, this week, or even next week, and that's a turnover on the Mavericks. Assisted by number 12 to number 1, Hannah Bargeron, and they're going to start the clear. But yeah, congratulations to anyone graduating and finishing up school. It's definitely been an odd year, not necessarily post-COVID, but online, in person, a little bit of a mix of both. Definitely a hard year, and shout out to all the college students out there that got through it, especially the seniors graduating. graduate students graduating, and what have you. Number 19, Freiburg takes a shot, and that's going to be picked up by number 20, Madeline Kelleher, and that's going to be a goal. Right place, right time for number 20, Madeline Kelleher. Pick it up, a little over the top, cash in for a goal. With 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first half. Once again, we have the threes out there to take the draw. And it's going to go up. It's a battle for the ball. And we'll see who comes out with it. Looks like they're going to give possession to the Griffins. And they're going to give a green card. Delay a game by number 7. She kind of tossed it back with a little bit too much mustard on it, and they're gonna call that time wasting. Looks like might be a little frustration on her end. So that's going to be a man up opportunity for the Griffins, and absolutely great pressure by the man down defense. And they're going to gain possession. Number 4, Brianna Anderson's going to have the ball. And they're going to clear that successfully. They're going to get into the offensive end. Still man down. Let's see what the Griffins are going to do. It looks like Emmeline Russell's just roaming in the middle there, kind of playing that slide position, double teaming when needed, and they're going to give a foul to the Mavericks. Yeah, apologies. Woman down, player down. Player down. Living a... And she's going to run free. Number 7 is going to take a shot. That's Ashton Whittle. It's going to go left, but backed up by the Mavericks, and they're going to maintain possession with 28 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's see what they can do. They've done a really good job of maintaining their possession during man down, and they've killed off, or woman down, excuse me. I'm used to lacrosse. I usually call the lacrosse games for the stat person, Eric Stevens. So that's where that comes from. They killed the player down, the green card, or is it a yellow card? They did. Number 15, Audrey Erickson, is going to pick up a yellow card with a stick to the head. And now the Mavericks will be player up and feeds number 7, Ashton Whittle, and that's going to be a goal from number 17, Melanie Evans. That's going to be Melanie's 15th assist on the year.
Mavericks goal by number 7, Ashton Whittle.
And Ashton's 21st goal. Is a yellow card non-releasable, Tom? So the goal wipes out the penalty, so that'll be even strength. Right. Before the yellow card, the Mavericks did a really good job about killing the penalty on their offensive end, taking the pressure off their defense, and then proceeding to get the penalty and the player down for the Griffins. And that's going to be a violation on the Griffins. Possession to the Mavericks. Quick, fast break. 2 finds 4, and that's going to be a goal. Nice little underhand shot. That's number 4. Brianna Anderson from 2. That's her 6th goal. And that's going to be a running clock with the Mavericks up by 10 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Switch up at the draw. We have number 3 against number 18. The Mavericks have been dominating on possession in this later half of the first. And we're trying to get our stats pulled up so I can tell you for sure. And that's going to be a violation in favor of the Mavericks. Quite a few violations at the draw so far today on both sides. And that's going to be a run inside by number 1. That's going to be a foul, and she's tripped. That's going to be a hard fall. I know that doesn't feel good. Reagan Wentz will be taking another free position. And she's going to pull that out. Didn't see an opportunity there. She didn't want the shot. She didn't like it. Instead, they're going to settle and they're going to swing it around. That's going to be a hard push by number 14, Brooke O'Donnell. And they're going to give her a possession on behind the goal. And they're going to set up here. Shot clock is off with 45 seconds left in the half. We'll see what the Mavericks do. They might just hold it out. Since it's off, they might go in for a late shot. Might just see him hold it, though, kind of wind the clock down while they're up by 10. And she's swarmed as she makes her way down. Good defense, but she drew a foul, number 23. Kylie Davis will be taking a free position with 7 seconds left. This looks like it'll be our last play of the half. And she's going to shoot, and that's going to be a goal. With 1 second taking off, and that's going to be 14-13 Mavericks at the end of the first half. We'll be right back shortly after taking a quick break.
That ends the first half. The score, Colorado Mesa 14, Westminster 3.
And we're back. I was mistaken. We did not have Tom come on, but he will still be in my ear, letting me know when I'm wrong. We have 30 seconds left in the halftime intermission. Some stats of the first half. Mesa leads 14-3. Pulling it up. Multiple Mavericks have 2 goals. Kylie Davis has 4. Number 17, Melanie Evans, has 5 total points, 2 goals, 3 assists on the day so far. Mesa has 5 saves. Griffins have 3. The Mavericks also lead in draw controls with 11-6. And that will get us started with another one with Courtney McCabe and Nikki Boutwell. And that's a draw control by number 7. Mavericks going to start their position. And we're going to have a foul. Looks like a push on the Griffins, and that's going to be a free position shot. Attempt. That's going to be 23 shots saved by Michaela Davis, who's back in goal after a little hiatus in the first half. And that's going to be ground ball initially picked up by Audrey Erickson, but she's going to turn it over to the Mavericks, and they're going to begin their possession again. That was a shot. I didn't see by who. 23. And clear was started, but couldn't be handled by number 3, Courtney McCabe, and that's going to go in favor of the Mavericks by a foul. And they're going to start possession once again. Possession dominated thus far by the Mavericks. But Emmeline Russell makes sure that they get the ball back. Playing a great game defensively. And she's going to start the clear. Riley Weldon, number 9, is going to have the ball, but she's going to be pushed by number 18 on the Mavericks. And they're going to get a quick little stoppage, and they're going to restart. Number 8, Jamie Francis, battling for the ball with number 23. But she fouled her, and that's going to be a possession for the Mavericks. We're trying to figure out the call as we have a stoppage. Number 30 is tying her shoes. Quick little stoppage here. They're going to stop the clock. Usually after about 10 goals, 10 goal difference, they're going to have a running clock. We're trying to figure out what the call was originally here. Might have been shooting space, but we're not entirely sure. Some stats for the Griffins. Lauren Charo, Madeline Kelleher, and Eloise White all have 1 goal on the day. Shot by number 7, that's going to be high. Definitely had some heat on it. Mavericks will maintain possession with 40 seconds left on the shot clock. And they're going to swing it around. They're going to try and take as much clock as they can off and just look for the right opportunity. And there it is, number 18 makes a move on the inside. That's Elizabeth Rankin. And for her, that is, I don't see her on my stat sheet. There she is. That'll be her 9th goal on the year.
Mavericks goal by number 18, Elizabeth Rankin.
Apologies to the watchers at home. We didn't realize that we had the graphic on the scoreboard. There's a slight delay, everybody. We apologize for that. And a draw control won by the Mavericks. And that's going to be a shot and a save by Michaela Davis. And turnover, it looks almost gained possession by the Griffins, excuse me. Given back to the Mavericks, and they're going to start a clear. So they move downfield. Looking at some stats here. Mavericks have 24 total shots to Westminster's 3. 20 of those shots are on goal to Westminster's 8. The Griffins have picked up more ground balls than the Mavericks with 19-7. Saves are relatively even with 5 apiece. Mavericks have dominated the clears with 10 for 11 on clears as number 23 takes a shot, and that's going to be saved by Michaela Davis. So she takes a little bit of a spill. Could have been called a foul, but the referee deemed it a clean play. And number 13 on the Griffins, Lindsay Thielen gives it up there with a nice stick check by the Mavericks. And Emmeline Russell comes in with a nice ground ball pickup to turn the ball over and get the Griffins possession. Lost a little bit of momentum as she dropped the ball, but she gains it back as she makes her way upfield and loses it again, gets it again. And they're going to kind of reset here. Back to some of the stats for the game. 13 draw controls in favor of the Mavericks. 6 for the Griffins. Griffins leading turnovers with 18-10. The Mavericks have 8 free position shots to the Griffins 1. And let's see what the Griffins can do here. We haven't seen a whole lot of offense this half by the Griffins. Shot by 22, Melissa Reeves, and that's going to be a save. So we have a goalie change. Looks like number 21, Adeline Carlson, freshman from Stillwater, Minnesota. And as number 7, Ashton Whittle gets another goal. It's her 22nd on the year.
Mavericks goal by number 7, Ashton Whittle.
Quick break for the Mavericks, and they capitalize on the possession, taking quality shots, getting inside, scoring. 21 minutes left in the game in the second half, as we have number 3 Nikki Boutwell and number 18 Lauren Charo in for the draw. Griffins need a momentum swing here, and this could do it if they can get a quick possession, fast break. Quick attack can definitely change their momentum in this game. And that's a good jump ball by number 18. Picked up by number 33, though. And they're going to go back towards the defensive end and start from there. And they get it going. They clear the ball successfully as the ball goes to X number 17. And she was looking for a cutter down the lane, but Michaela Davis shuts that down and intercepts the ball. To start the Griffin clear, Jamie Francis, the senior, makes her way upfield, but she's swarmed by 2 Mavericks. And they're going to call something. They're going to pull out a card here. Looks like a yellow card for number 8. Not sure for what. I saw that she had possession, but the Mavericks will be man up for about a minute. This penalty is releasable. Let's see what this man-up offense can do. And we're going to have a shooting space on the Griffins. Free position. Anyway, the Mavericks have pulled the ball out on these free positions recently. They like to pull it out, settle the offense, and then go right for it, it looks like. And their cutters are a big part of their offense, it looks like, as well. And they like to come from the top, the sides, and they feed them. And that's where a lot of their goals have come from, especially in the first half, the early stages of the first half. And we're going to have a free position. Not much of a threat from the outside, so she's going to dump it off. And they're going to swing it around. And that's going to be a shot. That's number 16. Madison Navarro, a sophomore from Southgate, California, Los Angeles. Area I'm familiar with. And for her, that's going to be her 4th goal on the year. Number 24, Colorado Mesa, leading by 14 goals with 18 minutes left in the game here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Mavericks looking to get into the playoffs. They're coming off a loss off of one of the nation's top teams, top 25 teams, Regis. Seems like every year Regis has a really good team. In my time at Westminster, I've always known them to have a solid team, and no call there on number 20. Could have been a foul. They let them play, and that's a turnover on the Griffins, and the Mavericks are going to go to work here. 17:22 left in this half. And the fans are going to let the refs hear it here. clearly unhappy with that call. Quick feed inside, stopped by Madeline Kelleher. And that's going to be a turnover on the Mavericks. Michaela Davis is going to start it off here, dumping off to Emmeline Russell. And she's going to start the clear. And she gets to Eden Freiberg. The Griffins have had a hard time getting into their offensive end, with the defense closing up the gaps, as a turnover by the Griffins, picked up by the Mavericks. Number 33, that is Abigail Whitmer. As I was saying, they're having a hard time getting it past that midfield line. They're struggling to get past that press of the Mavericks, and it's been effective. It's been effective. They've only had a couple of possessions in the offensive end. It's number 1. Reagan Wentz gets her 19th on the year. Nice little question mark dodge, and she gets the top corner.
Mavericks goal by number 1, Reagan Wentz.
Tom's saying it's the rides and clears that have been the difference in this game, and I agree. It's definitely. We have Lauren Charo and number 3, Nikki Boutwell, on the draw. Won by number 33. And once again, the Mavericks will go to work in the offensive end. Probing around the top of the arc to find something, and that's a turnover on number 24, picked up by Charo, and she's going to take it upfield. And they're going to have a fast break. Energy picking up in the stands a little bit, and that's a great pass by number 5, Phoebe Walker, to number 28. Oh, excuse me, number 19, Eden Freiberg, and that's going to be a goal. Griffins' leading scorer gets her 33rd goal on the year, dished out by number 5, Phoebe Walker, and that was a great sequence. Just what the Griffins needed to get started. Phoebe Walker gets her 7th assist on the year in a great fashion. Led the ball perfectly into the stick and gave Eden the best opportunity to score. We're going to have 18 on 3 again for the draw. Energy has definitely picked up a little bit after that goal. And that's going to be a violation. Looked like someone took a fall, so they're going to call that. And they're going to start the ball on the offensive end. And that's going to be a turnover on the Mavericks. Looking for a pass, it looked like. But nothing came of it. Michaela Davis got her stick on it. So that's going to be a clear clear initiated for the Griffins. And it's going to go in favor of the Griffins. Touched by a Maverick player. Still in the midfield, trying to look for an offensive break. They're going to go to work. Let's see what this offense can do. On what seems like only their third possession of the half so far. We're going to have a foul going in favor of the Mavericks. That's going to be a turnover on the Griffins. That's going to be a clear. Transition's been a great opportunity for the Mavericks thus far. They've had a lot of fast breaks and a lot of fast starting plays that have gotten them goals. A couple goals by number 7, Ashton Whittle, have come from that fast break opportunities. And we're gonna have a free position for number 1, Reagan Wentz. That's gonna be a shot and save by the senior, Kayla Davis. She's gonna let the clear develop a little bit, find the open person, take her time. A lot of the clears have gone through Emmeline Russell as far. And this one goes in favor of the Griffins. Solid clear to set up the offense. Nice feed inside, but nothing to come of it. It was a good idea by Courtney McCabe. She saw the runner coming through underneath. Instead, we're going to have a turnover, and it's going to be a clear for the Mavericks. Nine minutes almost left in the game. Nice little movement by number 16. Madison Navarro. Didn't see one. Didn't see it. Missed the assist. There definitely was one, but we didn't see it. For Madison, that is going to be her 5th goal on the year. She made a great move by the crease to get underneath the defender, and just nothing Michaela Davis could do to stop that because she's right on the doorstep.
Mavericks goal by number 16, Madison.
Good redirection on the shot for a goal. Maybe there was an assist. We might be wrong. The threes are back at the draw. That's gonna be controlled by number 5, Phoebe Walker. And that's gonna be. They had the possession given up, and it's gonna go in favor of the Mavericks. That's gonna be a push on number 17, Grace Carrico. And they're going to start up their offense in the clear. No one around number 30 or number 4. And she's going to take a shot. That's high. And we're going to have a foul. But it's going to start from behind the X. tough pass to wrangle in, and that's going to be a turnover on the Mavericks, picked up by Michaela Davis. 7 minutes left in the game. See what the Griffins can do. Down 15. Good catch by Eden Freeberg. Dish it, Eloise White. She's gonna back it out. It's number 3, Courtney McCabe. Miss pass, give her a little time to settle down the offense. Shot by number 15, Audrey Erickson. That's going to be saved. Picked up by number 16. That is Aisling Flaherty, a freshman. And we're going to have a turnover. Didn't see the call. Mavericks are going to go to work here on with the clear, and there's going to be a foul here. They're going to stop the clock. They're going to pull out a card. That's a yellow card, number 16, the freshman, Aisling Flaherty. And the Mavericks will be man up, or player up, excuse me. Good little move by number 11, and that's going to be a save. Good save by Michaela Davis. That was a well-developed play. She stopped it. Courtney McCabe making a quick run here. She's going to pass it to Eloise White, and she's going to get fouled. That's going to be a free position. Griffins are doing a good job of killing the player down. And they're going to be on the offensive end. See what number 28 does, and that's going to be a low shot, and that's saved by number 21, Adeline Carlson. And that's going to be a body check. That's a foul. And they're going to start it back where the foul was. Crowd energy picking up a little bit with some frustration in the officials and trying to get some juice in to the Griffins. Griffins still a player down. And that's a dish, number 12, and she drops it. And there's going to be another foul. Another stoppage. For something. Could be too many players on one side, or an offsides. Possession stays to the Mavericks. That's going to be a goal by number 12 on that free position. That's Erica Farage. Farage? That's her first goal in the year. Twenty to 4, Mavericks lead the Griffins here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Cloudy day, but it's warm. It's in the high 70s, low 80s, 77 according to my phone. We're gonna have a stoppage. Something's happening. They're calling out the coaches. Referee's gonna discuss something. anything's going to come of this. They are looking at something and pointing over on this end. The referee seems satisfied, so we're gonna play on. And almost controlled possession by number 3, Courtney McCabe, but it bounced out of her stick, and number 22 grabbed it. Under pressure from Griffins, number 22, Melissa Reeves, missed the check. Maverick possession down with little under 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 45 to be exact, 46, excuse me. Some updated shots for the Mavericks. They have 33 to the Griffins 17. With 10 free position shots, Michaela Davis pops out of the crease and grabs the ball. Aggressive play, pays off, and they're going to start a clear here. Finds Courtney McCabe, misses the ball. She got shoved. They're going to give that possession to the Griffins. Clearly hindered her path to the ball. And given to Lauren Charles. She gets out of it for a minute. Number 11 gives her a check, drops the ball, and they're going to fight for it here. Lauren controls it, and they're going to be on the offensive end. Melissa Reeves with the ball, makes her way around crease, takes a shot, and that's a goal. Bottom right corner. Great accuracy. Great goal by Melissa Reeves. Made her way around crease, takes a shot, finds that small angle on the goal. And we found out the reason for the stoppage with the referee coming to talk to the head coaches, and it was about a fan in the stands just asked to take it down a few notches. (18-3) on the draw. We're going to have a foul on the Mavericks going in favor of the Griffins, and that's going to be their possession. 40 seconds left in the game. Let's see what the Griffins can do. Hopefully get one more goal. Shot clock is off, so they only have game clock left. Fed inside to number 10. It's one of the twins. That's Hannah Kelleher. Shot and saved by the Mavericks. They're going to start a clear with 18 seconds. They're going to try and get one more, it looks like. Great check by Emmeline Russell. Great check. And she's going to give the possession back to the Griffins with 5 left. Let's see if they get a shot. 3, 2, and last second shot, but no goal. Nowhere near the goal. For the final 20-5, number 24, Colorado Mesa gets the win in Salt Lake on senior day for the Griffins. And we will take a short break, and we will be back to wrap it up. All right, we are back. I'm going to wrap it up a little bit. For my first lacrosse game, don't know how I did, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If there's anyone still watching, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in to Griffins TV, YouTube, Stretch. Big shout out to Tom, helping us out. Tom DeLagares? DeJarlis. Haven't gotten it right all game. And my boss, Eric Stevens, SID. Huge shout out to Eric for letting me do this, my last game. And that's all from me, all from Salt Lake. Thank you, everybody. Be safe, get vaccinated, and have a great summer, everybody. So long.